Okay, if you've been anywhere on YouTube recently, you've seen it. K-pop Demon Hunters. It's everywhere. Today, we're going to do more than just look at it. We're breaking down the powerful playbook behind its explosion and how you can actually use these same strategies. So first things first, just how big is this thing really? You might be wondering if it's all hype. Well, let's start with the hard numbers, because they tell a story that is kind of hard to ignore. Get this, tracks like Golden and Soda Pop are pulling in millions of views. And I'm not talking about weekly or monthly views. We're talking daily. That is a fire hose of attention happening right now as we speak. And let's be clear, this isn't just some random one-off viral spike that's going to disappear tomorrow. No way. This is sustained, day after day attention. And that's way more interesting, because it tells us something much deeper is going on here. Here's the crazy part. K-pop Demon Hunters isn't even a real band. It's completely fictional. But online, it's behaving exactly like a massive music act. It's driving discovery, it's fueling fan edits, the whole shebang. So the real question isn't what it is, but how on earth it's doing it. And that how brings us to the real heart of this breakdown, what we're calling the virality engine. If you want to understand the insane growth, you've got to understand the three-part framework that's making it all possible. It's actually a pretty simple model, but it's incredibly powerful. You've got three parts. Number 1, music first discovery. Number 2, remixable visuals. And number 3, the real kicker, the fan participation loop. These three things work together in a cycle that just keeps feeding itself. Okay, so it all kicks off with the audio. The tracks are super catchy, they're memorable, and they are perfectly engineered for shorts. You can almost think of the music as a Trojan horse. It carries the trend into millions of new feeds through other people's videos. Then, you add in the visuals. And this part is genius. The official videos aren't super complex or anything. Instead, they're packed with these simple, iconic shots that are just begging to be clipped, edited, and turned into memes. They're basically handing the fans a toolkit. And this is where it all comes together. The fans take that awesome music and those perfect visuals, and they create a whole universe of their own content. We're talking edits, analysis videos, covers, you name it. All of that fan content becomes this giant free marketing engine that points new audiences right back to the originals. So let's look at how this actually builds on itself step by step. This isn't just a theory, right? You can literally watch this loop play out on YouTube every single day. Okay, here's the flow. An official music video drops. Almost immediately, thousands of fan edits and shorts pop up using its audio and visuals. All that activity makes search traffic for K-pop Demon Hunters absolutely skyrocket. And where does that search traffic go? Straight back to the official videos, giving them even more views. The cycle just repeats and it gets bigger every time. It's an unbelievably effective system. But the big question for you is probably, how can I tap into this wave of attention? For that, I'm going to bring in our producer to break down the actual creator playbook. Thanks. Okay, so you see the trend, you get the engine behind it. Now let's build your playbook. And listen, the most important word here is safely. We're going to focus on how you can participate by adding value, not by risking copyright strikes. So here are 4 proven formats you can start with today, and they're all faceless friendly too. You can make an explainer video, kind of like this one. You could do checklists or guides for other fans. How about an editing tutorial that breaks down a popular style? Or even a production breakdown of the music or the visuals themselves? See the common thread there? You're adding your own value, your own analysis. The goal is never to just re-upload someone else's video. That is a losing game, trust me. You want to focus on creating your own original graphics, using stock B-roll, and building a video around your unique take. That's how you build a real channel. Okay, this brings us to the most practical part. Let's take this whole strategy and boil it down to a simple, repeatable checklist. You can use this for the Demon Hunters trend and for any big trend that comes after it. It's just 3 steps. That's it. First, pick one specific angle. Don't try to explain the whole universe at once. Just focus. Second, make one clear promise in your title and your hook. What is the viewer going to know by the end of your video? And third, use one simple template for your video. This makes production way faster and it makes your content instantly recognizable. So, you have the safe formats, you have the repeatable checklist. That just leaves us with one final question. What happens next? How long can a trend like this actually last? Well, the answer goes right back to that engine we talked about. And the key takeaway is this.
As long as fans are actively making content that drives more discovery, the loop stays hot. The trend's lifespan is tied directly to how creative the community is. And that's the playbook. Now, we want to hear from you. What's the next big trend you're seeing bubble up? Drop it in the comments below. And who knows, we might just break it down in our next explainer.